Is it her breathless romps on the beaches of Baywatch? Or is it that buxom bod that's branded on so many magazine covers, including more Playboy covers than anyone else? Maybe it's that bootlegged honeymoon videotape. Just try Googling her, like millions of fans. Because any way you cut it, Pamela Anderson is famous. Even she can't explain it.
The novelty should have worn off a long time ago.
The actress who claims she doesn't care about acting says she's never taken herself too seriously. And perhaps that's why she's lasted as long as she has in the business.
You have to have a sense of humor about things, and I'm not scared to laugh at myself, and it's funny.
Have you always had kind of a self-deprecating sense of humor?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially since I got here to Hollywood. And I realized it's all pretty funny. It's all pretty silly.
She's always had a positive attitude about things, and that's never been more crucial for her than now. 2 years ago, Pamela was diagnosed with hepatitis C, a serious and, in rare cases, fatal disease that affects the liver.
How are you feeling, first of all? I mean, that's most important.
I feel good. I keep getting tested, and my liver seems to be getting healthier and healthier.
The test that they do for someone with hepatitis C comes out on a scale of 0 to 4 in terms of liver damage.
Right.
I think you were a 1.
I'm a 1, still.
And does it stay that way pretty much steadily, or might it go to 2, 3,
Oh, you can go downhill real
so it
fast.
can deteriorate?
Yeah, you only have one liver. You know, you got to look after yourself, and I just have faith that I just feel really good, and that's my monitor of my health.
Pamela is living life to the fullest, keeping things light. And her new film, Scary Movie 3, is just that, light-hearted silliness. Pamela plays a Catholic schoolgirl and gets a chance to do what she does best, poke fun at an image.
You know what else I heard? Magnetic waves shrink silicone molecules.
I have never sat across from an interview subject before and said, "May we talk briefly about your breasts?"
What are they? Who are they?
It's the
Those things I'm just tagging along with?
Tell me the state of affairs right now, because so much has been written. She's looking at me
You
with
got your hands up like
disbelief.
this. He's
How
like,
can
so
we
much
do
has
this?
been...
I didn't mean to do that.
Okay.
And I'm also keeping my gaze clearly above your neck. But
My shirt is kind of
much has been said about the fact you got to Hollywood, you decided you needed to even the playing field or level the playing field. So you had implants.
I did say that.
Okay? Yeah. You were not under-endowed, though, were you?
No, and it kind of happened real fast. I was curious because I remember being in a gym at Playboy at the mansion and looking around these women going, God, look at the bodies on these women. I mean, this is just incredible. I mean, they're so amazing. And then someone said, well, you know, they've had plastic surgery. I was like, what? You know, it was just...
You had no clue?
No.
You thought this was all Mother Nature?
I did, actually.
And so Pamela, who got her start thanks to Playboy, went from big to bigger. And in the process went from the pretty girl next door to a Hollywood sensation.
When you first had the implants, did you go home and say, that looks great?
I thought I was going to be a lot bigger. When I woke up on the operating table, I went, that's it? I don't know what I thought. I thought, you know, Dolly Parton.
Have you heard about this videotape? The one where they do it on the boat, and then in the car, and then in the bathtub, and he's like, hey, baby, I love you. No, not that tape.
I don't want to say what were you thinking. But
You haven't videotaped yourself having sex?
no. No, I
Really?
haven't. So what was your reaction when you found out that this most personal tape you could ever make was now being seen by millions of people around the world?
Well, I was completely hormonal and freaking out, and it was I mean, I've never seen it. I've never seen the tape.
Career-wise, she calls herself retired. But Pamela is still keeping busy. Since hanging up her swimsuit, she's taken on several projects. Cosmetics, advice columns, a radio show, website, and a calendar. The sexy star is also a mother, raising 2 boys, ages 5 and 7. And there are questions sometimes around the house.
Brandon the other day, actually, he came up to me and he just crossed his arms and he goes, are you Pamela Anderson? I didn't know how to answer. I was like, don't ever call me that again. And it was funny because he goes, all those kids over there keep calling you Pamela Anderson. Like, thinking, like, what is that? So it was cute.
But what about when they come home and they say, here's Playboy magazine, Mom. My friends are handing me this at school.
And I think my kids are kind of, they're exposed to a lot of different things. So it's not going to be some shock one day, I think, to find out. I think they're just age appropriate. They'll find out things over time, and they'll always know they're loved, and they always know that their parents are good people.